cut right to the chase here and tell you digital products are not going to make you $10,000 a month. Flat out truth. But what digital products can do is help you get to 10K months faster. And more importantly, they can give you time back in your day, especially if you are a solo entrepreneur trying to juggle everything in your business. Because the biggest problem solo entrepreneurs have is not having enough time in the day to get everything they need to do done. Am I right? This is incredibly true for those of you solo entrepreneurs that are doing a lot of services work, right? One-on-one work, retainer work, maybe project-based work. Because if you are, this means you only have so much time in a day to work on your business. You're probably spending most of the days working on your client's business. And so you can't find ways to make more money in your business because you're working on your client's business and you're trying to get that next client to keep your client roster full. Now, if we do the math, let's say you can take on 4 clients a month and you charge those clients $2,000 each. You can only get to $8,000 a month. Now, if $8,000 a month is just what you need, fantastic. But if you're looking to get to that kind of elusive $10,000 a month, we can't create more time in our day, right? What you can do is create a digital product that can fill the gap so that you don't have to take on another client. You can have a digital product making that additional $1,000 to $2,000 a month for you. This is actually a formula that I teach to my clients inside a 10K on replay. And it's a formula to map out your revenue ratio, where you can find the right ratio of the revenue streams that you need to help you get to 10K months faster without burning you out or stressing you the F out. If we've never met before, this is your first time watching a video from me, my name is Trena and my specialty is helping solo entrepreneurs map out a realistic game plan to get them to consistent 10K months. And I do this inside of my coaching program, 10K on replay. Now, there is another reason why you need digital products in your business, like right now. And it goes back to that idea of giving you more time back in your day. So as a business owner, you've got to market yourself, right? You've got to continue finding new clients. You've got to continue building visibility. You've got to continue getting traffic to your offers if you want to stay in business. And if you are taking those 4 clients on every single month and they are filling the amount of time that you have to work, you're not doing this marketing piece in your business. And generally, this is where I see so many solo entrepreneurs struggling. They're not sure why they can't get clients. They're not sure why they can't get to 10K months, but they aren't marketing and growing their audience to continue filling those back spots for clients or having something that they can sell that doesn't require their time. Because again, we only have so much time in a day. If we can only take on 4 clients, we can't add more hours to take on a 5th client. Tell me in the comments if you can relate. You are doing all the work in your business that you don't have time to create consistent content or content that's going to market you. Say that's me down in the comments, because I'm going to tell you, odds are you aren't alone down there. Now, when I talk about creating consistent content, I need to see you on like a YouTube weekly, bi-weekly, or a podcast, or showing up on Instagram or Facebook Lives. There needs to be some type of consistent content that you're creating to market yourself, to get more eyeballs on you. Because you need people to know who you are to work with you or buy from you. And that is why, as business owners, we have to create content unless we're going to be throwing money behind ads. Because if you aren't marketing yourself, your traffic is going to dry up, and that's going to mean no more money coming in either. Okay, so if you're spending all of your time fulfilling your 4 clients a month for $8,000 a month, something has to change. Because how are you going to get that additional $2K to make $10,000 a month? And how are you going to find the time to continue marketing and promoting you and your business? Okay, maybe you're not having that problem with clients, but maybe you recently had a launch, or maybe you recently created a course and it didn't go as planned. You feel like it totally flopped because you didn't get the sales that you wanted. Well, the reality is we've got to look at the numbers. How much traffic did you get to that sales page? Because on average, only 2 to 5% of people that landed on your sales page or who are on your email list are going to convert. So let's say, making the math super easy for me, you had 100 people land on your sales page and you wanted 30 sales. Well, math tells us only 2 to 5% of people are going to buy. That means only 2 to 5 sales are going to happen. So if you got 10 sales, but you didn't get the 30 you wanted, you already had a great conversion rate. You just needed more traffic to that sales page. And again, if all your time is wrapped up with clients or all your time is wrapped up creating this, couple $100 course, you've got to find more time in your day to create content that's going to drive traffic and build your email list, right? And digital products are a little bit easier to sell because they tend to stay around $47, $37. Mostly these digital products that I'm talking about are all under $100, so they're a little bit easier to sell. Like I said, not 10K worth right away, but they could at least make you $1,000 or $2,000 a month. So I know you all love some real life examples with some real life numbers. Last month, I created and released a brand new digital product called Going Video. In 4 weeks' time, we were organically able to get 680 people to that sales page. From that traffic, we were able to make 86 sales. Now that equals a 12% conversion rate, which is pretty high because I do have a large audience and it was a brand new offer. Like I said, a typical sales page will convert 2 to 4%. So once the excitement of my new offer is over, I'm going to anticipate Going Video sales page to convert about 2 to 4%. So if I'm still able to get that over 680 eyeballs, traffic to that sales page, I can probably expect about 27 sales each month with that amount of traffic. Now, that's a $37 product, like I mentioned. So that's over $1,000 a month on that particular digital product. And I'm going to say that 680 traffic number isn't going to be typical because we did a full-on marketing blitz for the launch of this digital product. I have an email list of over 25,000 people, a YouTube channel of over 50,000 people, and I sent over 3 emails to my list announcing this new offer. So I'm also going to need to create more consistent content talking about Going Video to continue to get consistent traffic over to that sales page if I want to keep making sales. And remember that sales conversion rate is going to go down. So if I want to continue making over $1,000 a month from this product, I need to take traffic up and I need to find time to create that traffic. Why do you think I'm showing up here on YouTube every single week? So I really wanted to walk through this example to show you how important it is if you want to get to 10K months. Marketing and content is critical to your growth as a business owner and having consistent money coming into your business. And you need to create the time in your business to get to those sales goals that you have. Because if you aren't doing the content, you aren't driving the traffic, which is driving the sales. So I'll repeat it again. If you are maxed out with client work and the only time you have available in your day is to spend working on client stuff, it's going to be hard to increase your revenue goals because you can't create more time. But this is definitely where digital products can help you. Listen, even if you can get a digital product to create, $1,000 a month in your business or even $2,000 a month in your business, that could replace a client, right? If you're charging a client $2,000 a month to work with you and now your digital product is making you $2,000 a month, and usually once you create that digital product, it's not that you're setting and forgetting it, but it's really work heavy at the beginning, and then it can alleviate some of your time to focus on marketing and promoting yourself. I honestly believe, and I talk about this in my framework to 10K months, every solo entrepreneur needs to have some type of small digital product in their business model to get them to 10K months. I honestly believe it takes 3 different revenue streams for any solo entrepreneur to get to 10K months, and that's services, products like digital products, and courses. And I talk more about it in this particular video right here, and I deep dive into those 3 pillars to 10K months if you want to check out that video next. Now let's say I have you sold on digital products and you're like, okay, Trena, yeah, I I gotta do this. Let's do this. Your next thing is probably gonna be, well, where do I start? Right? When you're thinking about creating a digital product, you want to think about something that's going to solve one problem for one person. We don't want to create a digital product that's going to be like the spray and pray method where we just spray it to everybody and hope somebody will buy it. If we can think about a digital product that's going to solve one particular problem for one specific person, that's where you're going to be able to sell more of that digital product. So when I created Going Video, the problem I was solving was getting started with video content and giving super easy ways for solo entrepreneurs, business owners to start using video in their content plan. That was the one problem I solved, just getting started with video for business owners. I've got some more examples that I'm going to walk you through here as well, but I did want to tell you most of these offers, most of these digital products you can create using either Google Suite, so Google Docs, Google Sheets, even Google Slides if you can create slide templates for people, or Canva. These are two great resources to really create high-level digital products that are going to be able to solve one problem for one person. So the first example of a digital product doing this is these client proposal templates from Boss Project. If you are a service provider, you have got to send a proposal if you want to look super professional. And you don't have the time to create it because remember, you're spending all your time working on your client's work. And so for them to create this template, this solves the problem for their purchasers of having a pretty high level proposal where they just plug in their information, boom, done. One problem, one person. And this is created in a Dubsado, which is a client management tool that many online service providers use. And you could also create something like this inside of Canva as well and use the template option to share this when you sell it. And I'm going to share more about selling it coming up. Another example is from Kira of Paradigm, and she has an entire shop of digital products around job descriptions. So this solves a problem for leaders like myself who is looking to hire new team members, but I need a job description and I need to make sure I'm holding myself to roles and responsibilities for that one role. So one problem, one person. Problem that I have is having job descriptions for my employees, and that is usually a CEO that is trying to scale their business, right? Next up, this digital product is completely on Google Docs. And this is from Ashlyn Rice in her Copy Bar shop. She sells you newsletter ideas. What problem is this serving? Well, for entrepreneurs, solo business owners, we know we need to be writing newsletters, but we just sometimes don't know what to be saying, right? So she gives you a plethora of ideas. So what's the problem it's solving? Newsletter ideas for online business owners. Next up, I have Mackenzie Matter, who does all of my designing for my FG funnels. She has a shop as well, and she has this digital product for logos. So this is solving the problem for that one person that's just getting started with their business. They want to have a logo to look professional. Mackenzie has templates, boom, right there. One problem, one person. Another simple option is creating a PDF of a checklist. So here is Laura of I Heart Planners, and she has a cleaning printable list. One problem, figuring out what to clean and creating a cleaning system, right? For one person, probably the busy mom, because 9 times out of 10, who's doing the cleaning? Now, these aren't in-depth courses. Ashlyn is just providing me email ideas. She's not giving me an entire email marketing strategy. Mackenzie is just giving me logos. She's not creating an entire brand strategy and mapping out my colors and my fonts and creating this entire brand identity, right? These people are focusing on one problem for one person. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I don't even know what I would create, here's a couple ideas. Think about something that you use all the time, whether it's in your business or in your life. Is there a checklist that you use all the time? Is there an Asana template board, Trello template board, worksheet, Google Sheets that you use all the time, or something that you use with clients that they've really loved? You can seriously just turn this into a digital product. We don't have to start from scratch here. If you can incorporate something that you already do in your day-to-day routine, it's going to be so much easier for you to then promote it to get more sales. Now, I'm going to be diving into more ways and more detailed tips and steps on how to set up your complete digital product funnel and how to sell more of them in the next coming videos. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel for those upcoming videos, and leave me any questions that you have about digital products in the comments below so I can ensure I'm answering those in this digital product series that we're kicking off here. Now, when it comes to selling your digital product, and when I say digital product, I'm thinking price range, $9 to $97. You don't need to have a massive sales page. So for my course, the in-depth course, Video Strategy Academy, we have a very large sales page. You see, we keep scrolling here. It's a long sales page. But for something at a price point of $9 to $97, we don't need that big of a sales page. What you need to focus on in your sales page is showing mock-ups of it. So showing what it looks like, because if it's a digital product, we want to make it feel as physical as possible. And you really want to hit the benefits of this digital product. What can it do for them? Why do they need this in their hands right now? Then you're going to need to have a way to collect money. So I use a system called FGF, Funnel Gorgeous Funnels, to create my sales page, which then clicks over to my checkout page. And then I have PayPal and Stripe linked to my FGF checkout page, and that's how I collect money. I'm not collecting money specifically through FGF. I'm collecting money by connecting my Stripe account and my PayPal account. And I can get into more detail on that if you're interested. Let me know in the comments. Once you have a way for them to collect money, you've got to deliver them that product. So again, with a digital product, we don't need to have like a full course or a course platform set up. If it is a Google Doc or a Google Sheet, you're going to make sure it's in view format only. Show example of how it is viewer, and then file, make a copy, and then save it to your Google Drive folder. That's seriously all you really need to do to deliver that product. Now, if it's a PDF, you can have it hosted, in your Google Drive, and you can send them the link. All right, so here is an example for delivery. Click on this. It takes them to this PDF, and then they can download it. Again, you will want to have it in view format only so that they can then download it as well. It's really super simple to, deliver digital products, because you don't have to create this full course platform to do it. So once you have your idea, you've created your digital product, you've created your sales page, checkout page, a way to collect money, a way to deliver it, you've got to talk about this sucker everywhere. You want to be talking about it at least twice a month in your weekly email newsletters. You want to be talking about it in your YouTube videos, over on Instagram. Instagram stories are a great way to show you real life working on this. Like, you can show them. I show my YouTube production board in my stories, and I say, actually, I have this production board for sale. It's in my digital product, Going Video. You can get that for $37 at trenalittle.com/going video. And that's what continues to drive me sales every single week in my business, when I can just casually talk about it, but also strategically talking about it as well. Because if you feel a little around selling, when you can incorporate digital products that you're already using in your day-to-day life, it makes it super easy to promote those things and for people to see how it's helping you, and then they want that help too. But I want to share a secret here with you. It can be hard to promote yourself, myself included. And sometimes we can just forget to do it, right? We're doing our daily routine, we're getting our work done, and we forget to promote the stuff that we have. That's why I have a complete marketing calendar that we create at the beginning of every quarter in our business. So I am reminded exactly what we are promoting, when we are promoting it. And so we're making consistent sales, and I don't have like a dry spell of no sales because I didn't talk about our offers or our digital products, which I've now taken my marketing calendar and have created it as a digital product. Now, this marketing calendar template that I've created is only available inside of my 10K on Replay program. And if you're interested in learning more about my 10K on Replay program and this marketing calendar that you get for a totally free inside, I'm hosting an open house. There's no obligations. It's just an opportunity for you to show up, kind of see everything that's inside of 10K on Replay, get any questions that you have answered, and chat to a few of my 10K clients as well. You can sign sign up for this totally free, no obligation open house at trenalittle.com/open house. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I just don't have the time to create a digital product because you're working on all of your client work, make sure you check out my most recent series that I did here on my channel, where I break down my entire process for planning in my business, from planning my month to my week, to my day, to my entire 90 days. Go ahead and take a Netflix binge right now here.